Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to another Magic Arena Explorer video. So today we are playing a little bit of Orzhov Humans. So this has a lot of similarities to the mono white humans deck, except obviously we're playing black as well, which allows us to play three cards that you don't find in the mono white humans deck, and that is Jirina, Dauntless General. So this is a new card from March of the Machine Aftermath. So a 2/2 for 2. When it enters the battlefield, exile target player's graveyard. Sacrifice it. Humans you control gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. So this has got a lot of utility, this card. Graveyard hate is good in this format. There's a lot of decks that rely on the graveyard. Greasefang, various Atraxa decks. But also something that allows you to save one or all of your creatures from a board wipe. So that is very good for 2 mana. We're also running 2 copies of General Kudros of Draneth. So that gives all our other humans +1/+1. And also allows us to exile specific cards from graveyards, and we can also sacrifice humans to destroy particularly problematic big creatures. And then 4 copies of Dire Tactics, which is white-black for an instant. Exile target creature. If you don't control a human, you lose life equal to that creature's toughness. So almost all of the time in this deck, that will just be 2 mana exile target creature, which is very, very good. And then the rest of the deck is broadly as you'd expect to find in a mono-white humans deck. So we've got 4 Dauntless Bodyguard, 4 Hopeful Initiate, and 4 Recruitment Officer at the 1-drop slot, so 12 1-drops that just allow us to power out a lot of power onto the board to start with. They all have different abilities which are good in different situations. Then we've got 4 Coppercoat Vanguard, which grows all of our humans and gives them 1. 2 Luminarch Aspirant, which has fallen out of favour a little bit in this deck. We're only running 2 instead of 4, just because we do have the Coppercoat Vanguard, which is probably slightly better. So we are running 2 copies of that, 4 copies of Thalia, Guardian of Thraben, which makes all non-creature spells more expensive. 4 Thalia's Lieutenant, 1/1. When it enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on a human you control. Whenever another human enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on it. So another kind of Lord effect for our deck. And then at 3-drop, as well as General Kudro, we've got 2 copies of Brutal Cathar as removal and 2 copies of Adeline. So that is the main deck. Obviously, the mana base is all of our lands produce white, as you'd expect, apart from Mutavault, because you do need to be able to cast all of your white spells, but a lot of them are obviously black dual lands as well. 3 basic planes, 1 Eiganjo, and then we're running 3 copies of Mutavault, obviously a creature land that is also a human. Becomes a creature, and then we've got a lot of black cards in the sideboard, so we'll just quickly run through those. So we've got 2 Fatal Push as additional removal and 4 Thoughtseize for hand disruption when we need it. 2 more Brutal Cathar as additional removal, 4 copies of Wedding Announcement, which is a token generator, a card draw spell, and an anthem effect all in one. That's why it's quite good. And then 3 copies of Leyline of the Void as additional graveyard hate as well, so that can come into play at the beginning of the game, just to stop your opponent from doing anything particularly problematic with the graveyard while it remains on the battlefield. So yeah, that is the deck. As I say, it's humans, as you'd expect to find it. So yeah, let's run out this and see how we're doing. So we hit 500 subscribers the other day, which is very nice. So thank you everyone for the support. We've also got the Explorer Anthology previews happening over this weekend. So we will keep an eye on those. I have to say it's not looking particularly thrilling at this point, but we will check in and do a full set review of that in a video at some point soon. So yeah, hit those like and subscribe buttons as ever. New cards coming, so hopefully we can make something of those. And yeah, let's jump onto the ladder and see how we go on with a little bit of Orzhov Humans. Okay, we're on the draw. This is what's our opponent playing? Yorion. This is a decent enough hand. Thalia is going to be very important here, I would imagine. Let's drop it. Ooh, interesting. Some sort of Niv Mizzet deck. Let's play Recruitment Officer into Coppercoat Vanguard. Let's make some attacks. So we've got Dire Tactics if they play anything too bad. Potentially double Thalia's Lieutenant. Okay, that's fine. Let's play one Lieutenant. They're also short of land, which probably isn't helping them. So we've probably got game one, I would imagine. Yep. So, didn't see much there, but let's put in Thoughtseize. And let's take out... are they likely to be playing many artifacts or enchantments? Well, let's take these out for now and see. Anything else we want to bring in? Leyline, no. Cathar is okay. Wedding announcement. Fatal push. No, I think this is pretty decent. This hand, on the other hand, is not. No one land, no playables. Okay, that's slightly better. Obviously not great, so let's pop away Mutavault and Dire Tactics and just hope for the best, I think, here. Okay, I like that. It's no 2-drop. Okay, Adeline's a good draw. Can recover from a mulligan very well, this deck, so can't but hope. Okay, they are learning. See what they learn. Yep, just environmental sciences again. So let's play General Kudro. Tempted to play Jarina next turn, actually, just because I think 5 mana will potentially give them enough to do a nasty Wrath. No, okay. Yeah, Vanishing Verse, interesting, okay. Is it still worth the risk? No, I don't think so. Well, their graveyard is totally screwed. So they can verse away Thalia. Will cost them 3 mana though, which means that, but then they can environmental sciences if they have an untapped land, so they'll gain 2. We're going to hit them for 7. Yeah, we're doing okay. We got Dire Tactics as well. Okay, doing another cram session. Yep. Okay, now we can play Adeline. Let's get rid of Wandering Mind. And Vanishing Verse. Okay. That's not going to be enough. What else have they got going on? Okay. So Dire Tactics should be enough to kill. Actually, just attacking is enough to kill them here, but. Ooh, Clarion. Clarion far too late, I'm afraid. So let's Aspirant. Dire Tactics away their Wandering Mind. There we are. Okay. Good first match. I'm still not entirely sure what they were doing. Was it an If Mizzet deck? Who can say? Okay, always like being on the play. Oof. Lot of land. It's okay. As long as we don't draw any more. Okay, Aspirant's pretty good. Let's pop the Vanguard down. White blue. Interesting. Let's play Luminarch Aspirant. Change the equation, sure. Okay. Let's pop General Kudro into play. Oh. Oh, the most obvious Wandering Emperor I've ever seen, but I think I've got to attack. Blimey. Okay. Don't see that very often. Oh, well, at least we're thinning our deck out, I suppose. Let's play another General Kudro. Thalia's Lieutenant. Let's play General Kudro again. Take their Soul Partition. Blech. To 8 land in the top 15 is rough in this deck. Main phase memory deluge, you rebel. Let's drop a copper coat. Take down the Emperor. Oh man, alright. Rough justice, but okay. Oh, come on. Yep, that'll do us in this game. Just a ludicrous amount of land drawn. Half our land, I think, in the top 15 cards. So let's pop in Wedding Announcement, Thoughtseize. Let's take out a couple of Dire Tactics, Brutal Cathar. What else are we taking out here? So we need Thalia's Lieutenant, kind of. We definitely need Guardian of Thraben. Don't think we need Jirina or General Kudro, to be honest. They're just a bit expensive and get in the way. Oh, I see now I get no land at all. Well, I'm going to keep this hand because it's got so many 1-drops, but see what our opponent decides to do. I can Thoughtseize them, but I think I'm more interested in getting some creatures on the board initially and then Thoughtseizing them turn 2. Ooh, that's not very fun. Well, let's take the March. Drop a Copper Coat into play. Adeline next, I think. Sure thing. Right, let's play Aspirant into Bodyguard. Let's play Guardian of Thraben. To Hopeful Initiate. Pass the turn. Obviously not playing into a Wandering Emperor that I can see. Oh, that's a delightful sign. Oh, well. Oh, Jesus. Well, that wasn't a very fun match, was it? Oh well, let's move on. Okay, let's hope for a bit of a better run on the play here. That's a very good hand. Let's keep that. Let's play Guardian of Thraben here if they've played a Castle Vantress. Follow up with an Adeline. Now let's hit them with a Coppercoat Vanguard and a Lieutenant. Okay, that was pretty brutal. That's how the deck can perform against blue-white control. So let's pop in Thoughtseize, Wedding Announcement, take out Kudro. I think I'll leave in Jirina this time, actually, just because she's good against Supreme Verdict, and I should have remembered that last time. But let's take out Hopeful Initiate. And Brutal, and a couple of Dire Tactics. Are we leaving in Brutal Cathar? Or should we leave in... Yeah, actually, let's leave in General Kudro and take out Brutal Cathar. Decent enough. Let's hit them with a Recruitment Officer. Ooh. I'll play Coppercoat. Now, so we could get hit with no temporary lockdown. Okay, that's good. So let's try and play Wedding Announcement. Fair enough. So, I'm smelling a Wandering Emperor here, so if we play Dauntless Bodyguard, defending our Coppercoat, and if we play Recruitment Officer, so they can't actually use the -2 on Recruitment Officer. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, just a memory deluge. Sure. Let's try and drop another announcement. Okay. I think we're going to be in trouble here. Those temporary lockdowns are pretty brutal. Okay, well, let's drop Adeline. Triple Starnheim Unleashed, eh? Yeah, you can have that one. Okay, let's pop back in Initiate. Take out Kudro. Take out 2 wedding announcements and just go as aggro as possible. Do we even want Thoughtseize here? I think so, just to play around there. Mass removal. The land mix in these hands is rough. But I think we have to go big. Hope for the best. Not that fussed about playing into a lockdown here, so. No lockdown. Interesting. Well, let's do the same thing again. Should be dead here. Can't imagine how they get out of this. Yep. There we are. 2 very different games against Azorius control there. Yeah, we're motoring through these, so well, let's do one more. Yes. All those damnation sleeves are pretty. Because what really? We just all just the annual outing for Blue Eye Control. Oh, okay, no, this is Rona combo. Fair enough. Oh, well, let's drop a Thalia. Drop a lieutenant, which is a very good thing to have here, just because it allows our creatures to get past that 1/3 without embarrassing themselves. Oh, okay, so they're playing Greasefang, Esper Greasefang. Fair enough. I mean, it's really not fair enough. It's disgraceful, but... Now, do they have Greasefang is the question. They do! I thought they were just teasing us. Okay, that'll be enough for game one. So we want as much graveyard hate as possible here. We want brutal cathars, we want fatal pushes, we don't want thought seizes. And what don't we like here? We do not like bodyguard. We do not like dire tactics. I'm not fussed about aspirant. I think we could trim one recruitment officer as well. Yep. Still wondering what I'm going to call that first deck we played against. 5-color learn? Who's to say? Didn't see a Niv Mizzet. Can't call it Niv Mizzet. But they did a lot of learning. How dare you enfeeble my thingamajiggamajig. Okay, well, oh, good, land. Well, let's fatal push Rona. Right. I have to say, our land spell mix in a lot of these games has been pretty ridiculous. And they have missed a land drop, though. Okay. So we really need something to get rid of their graveyard. Urgently. And we'll let them do damage there. That won't do it. Leyline of the Void will. So let's play that. Let's play Initiate. Let's play Leyline of the Void. Oh no, it doesn't do it for... Nope, doesn't do it for cards which are already in the graveyard. Ugh. This is an incredibly ugly situation. Fair, that doesn't really matter. We need something that can exile their graveyard. Yeah, gonna take the hit here. Yeah, Dire Tactics isn't bad, so let's activate Recruitment Officer. Grab a Copper Coat Vanguard. Yeah. I think we're just going to have to take the risk here and attack. Only way we're going to win is if they miss another land drop. Which they did. That's something we could all be grateful for. Okay, interesting. They're running scared. Great, that's a good draw. So let's Jirina, exile their graveyard. Dire Tactics away there. Evangel. Play a land. Pass the turn. Okay, let's block, block, sacrifice Jirina. Play Lieutenant. Attack. Okay, somehow we managed to win this game. No idea how. Because they miss land drops, basically. And they don't seem to have drawn a Greasefang. So, okay, that's frustrating. So let's grab Adeline. Let's play Adeline. What did they get rid of here? Rafine. It's interesting. God damn it. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon when I said we won that game. Oh my god. Stop drawing land. Breathe. Breathe. Yeah, don't do that. Okay. So they're gonna need to use Liliana's -2 here. Good, good. Wow, that was a struggle. Okay, let's keep the same hand. Same library, rather. Not keeping that hand again. Ugh. No, that hand's terrible. That is better. So let's pop back a land. Let us play Leyline of the Void. Yeah, I really didn't want to draw another, but Okay, Rafine's an interesting one. Let's pass the turn. So just going old-fashioned beatdown here. And they get rid of another Rafine. Fair enough. Not the best draws I've ever had, let's be honest. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's push that as well. Ooh, interesting. Okay, let's Brutal Cathar, take away their Greasefang. God, these have been super grindy matchups. It's really interesting. Shieldred's a problem and a half. Let's play Lieutenant. Pass the turn. Okay, we're probably just dead here, but... Let's pass the turn again. Activate Mutavault. Let's block Shieldred. Use Iganjo. Yep, no, fair enough. We just drew pretty badly there. Oh, interesting matchup, though. There you are, 4 wild games. Can't say I enjoyed that very much, to be honest. Oh well. Felt like they were very swingy. But let's see what we have from the Tales of Middle-earth. Barad-dûr. So yes, Orzhov humans plays very similar to mono white. Let's be honest. I think the black does add an interesting element, makes the mana a bit more annoying, but yeah, interesting deck. So let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you for watching as always, and I will see you next time.